Ripple Labs, the company known for its digital payment solutions and the XRP cryptocurrency, has made a bold move that could redefine its role in the financial world. They are officially applying for a United States national banking license, a significant step that signals their intent to operate within the established regulatory framework. This move demonstrates a clear commitment to compliance and a desire to be recognized as a legitimate player in the traditional banking sector. This isn't just about filling out paperwork. It's a powerful declaration that Ripple is actively seeking to bridge the gap between the innovative world of cryptocurrency and the established institutions of Wall Street. It represents a strategic effort to integrate digital assets into the existing financial infrastructure. For years, the realms of crypto and traditional finance have often seemed like opposing forces, with differing ideologies and approaches to financial services. There's been a perceived tension between the decentralized nature of crypto and the centralized control of traditional banking. Ripple's bold step directly aims to transform that long-standing rivalry into a collaborative partnership, fostering synergy between these two distinct financial ecosystems. This could pave the way for new opportunities and innovations that benefit both sectors. The ultimate outcome of this application process holds immense significance, as it could potentially set a legal and regulatory precedent for the entire cryptocurrency industry, influencing how digital assets are integrated into the broader financial landscape. If Ripple successfully obtains a national banking license, it could significantly legitimize digital assets in the eyes of regulators, institutions, and the general public. This could, in turn, make cross-border crypto payments as seamless, secure, and efficient as any traditional bank transfer, revolutionizing international financial transactions. Ripple's underlying technology, particularly the XRP ledger, a decentralized blockchain platform, and their innovative on-demand liquidity solution have the potential to become mainstream tools utilized by banks to enhance their operational efficiency and expand their service offerings. For traditional banks, Ripple's move presents both a significant challenge to their existing business models and a valuable opportunity to embrace new technologies and expand their reach. They must adapt to this evolving landscape or risk being left behind in an increasingly competitive financial world. Regulators now face a crucial test of their ability to navigate the complexities of the digital asset space and adapt existing frameworks to accommodate innovative technologies. The fundamental question is, can a crypto-native company successfully integrate into and become a core trusted part of the U.S. financial system? Ripple's application forces a fundamental rethinking of what a bank can be and how it can operate effectively in the rapidly evolving digital age, pushing the boundaries of traditional banking models. The ultimate decision made by regulators will undoubtedly shape the future trajectory of finance for many years to come, influencing innovation, regulation, and the overall structure of the financial industry. Ripple's banking license bid sent shockwaves through the market, sparking a surge in XRP's price and investor optimism. Investors see this as a sign that crypto can finally integrate with the mainstream financial system. Ripple's approach, working with regulators, not against them, is viewed as a pragmatic path to mass adoption. The prospect of a Ripple-issued, U.S.-regulated stablecoin, RLUSD, excites the market, promising trust and institutional appeal. RLUSD could become a dominant stablecoin, backed by regulatory approval and Ripple's technology. Investors are betting on Ripple's leadership to navigate legal and regulatory hurdles. The company's bold, two-pronged strategy, fighting the SEC while pursuing a bank charter, signals confidence in its future. The market's reaction is a vote of confidence in Ripple's vision and its potential to reshape digital finance. A U.S. national banking license is the golden ticket, a highly coveted prize in the financial world. It represents the authority to operate as a bank under the watchful eye of the federal government, offering a level of legitimacy and stability that few other licenses can match. This license would allow Ripple to operate nationwide under a single, unified regulatory framework, streamlining its operations and reducing the complexities of navigating multiple state regulations. It's about creating a seamless coast-to-coast financial network. This would transform Ripple into a full-fledged bank with all the privileges and responsibilities of legacy institutions. Imagine Ripple taking its place alongside the established giants of the financial world, competing on a level playing field. Even more powerful, and perhaps even more transformative, is the prospect of obtaining a Federal Reserve master account. This master account would give Ripple direct access to the Fed's payment systems, bypassing intermediaries and revolutionizing the speed and efficiency of its transactions. It's like having a direct line to the heart of the financial system. This direct access would slash transaction costs dramatically, making Ripple's services more competitive and accessible to a wider range of users. It would also speed up settlements, reducing the delays and uncertainties that often plague traditional payment systems. Ultimately, this would give Ripple a major edge in the increasingly important arena of cross-border payments, enabling faster, cheaper, and more reliable international transactions. Furthermore, RLUSD, Ripple's stablecoin, could be backed by reserves held directly at the Fed, a level of security and stability rarely seen in the digital asset space. This direct backing would offer unmatched security and transparency, reassuring users and regulators alike. Such a setup would undoubtedly attract risk-averse institutions and corporations seeking a reliable and trustworthy digital dollar for their transactions. By proactively embracing strict oversight and adhering to the highest regulatory standards, Ripple aims to build trust and foster regulatory clarity for its digital assets, paving the way for wider adoption. This strategic move could finally make large-scale institutional adoption of crypto a tangible reality, unlocking the vast potential of digital assets for the mainstream financial world. Ripple is betting that trust and compliance, not just technological innovation, are the true keys to mainstream acceptance and long-term success in the rapidly evolving world of digital finance. Ripple's journey is significantly complicated, marked by its ongoing and high-profile legal battle with the SEC. This lawsuit has become a defining moment for the company and the broader cryptocurrency industry. The core of the SEC's claim is that XRP, Ripple's native cryptocurrency, was sold as an unregistered security, a violation of securities laws. This accusation carries substantial weight, potentially setting a precedent for how other cryptocurrencies are treated under U.S. law. While Ripple has secured some notable court victories demonstrating resilience and legal prowess, the case is far from over. The legal proceedings continue to unfold, with appeals and further legal challenges expected. This ongoing litigation casts a shadow of uncertainty over Ripple's banking ambitions, particularly its aspirations to secure crucial regulatory approvals and partnerships within the traditional financial sector. The uncertainty impacts investor confidence and strategic planning. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, or OCC, plays a pivotal role, as it is the agency responsible for granting bank charters. The OCC meticulously scrutinizes all applicants, evaluating their legal standing and financial stability to ensure they meet the stringent requirements for operating a bank in the U.S. Ripple's SEC troubles are a major concern for the OCC, potentially hindering its ability to obtain a bank charter. The regulatory body must carefully assess the implications of the lawsuit on Ripple's long-term viability and compliance. The landscape of U.S. crypto regulation is a tangled web, characterized by a lack of clear guidelines and consistent enforcement. Different agencies often disagree on fundamental issues, creating confusion and uncertainty for businesses operating in the crypto space. A key point of contention is how to classify digital assets, with debates raging over whether they should be treated as securities, commodities, or a new asset class altogether. This lack of clarity complicates regulatory compliance and stifles innovation. Ripple's application forces regulators to confront these unresolved issues head-on, compelling them to provide clarity and establish a framework for regulating digital assets within the banking sector. This puts Ripple at the forefront of shaping future regulations. The ever-shifting political climate adds another layer of uncertainty, as regulatory attitudes and priorities can change dramatically with new leadership in government. This political volatility makes it difficult for companies like Ripple to predict the future regulatory landscape. Ripple is strategically betting not just on the strength of its legal case and its ability to win in court, but also on its ability to influence the future direction of U.S. crypto regulation, advocating for a more favorable and innovation-friendly regulatory environment. Regulatory approval would represent a major breakthrough for Ripple, validating its business model and paving the way for wider adoption of its technology. However, rejection could set Ripple, and potentially the entire crypto industry, back significantly, creating a chilling effect on innovation. The stakes are incredibly high, as Ripple's fate could ultimately define how crypto companies are permitted to interact with the U.S. financial system, shaping the future of digital finance and the integration of blockchain technology into traditional banking. The final outcome will serve as a crucial test of the appetite for innovation within America's regulatory framework, determining whether the U.S. will embrace the potential of crypto or maintain a more cautious and restrictive approach. Ripple's banking license bid is either a visionary leap or a dangerous gamble. By using the national bank charter, Ripple seeks regulatory clarity and a competitive edge. Success would let Ripple offer services like custody, payments, and stablecoins with government backing, unlocking institutional capital, but the risks are huge. Rejection would damage Ripple's reputation and embolden critics. Even with approval, Ripple would face strict oversight and higher compliance costs, trading tech agility for regulatory legitimacy. The company must balance innovation with the demands of banking culture. The gamble, that trust and access will outweigh the loss of speed and flexibility. If Ripple wins, it could become the blueprint for crypto's integration into mainstream finance. If it fails, it could become a cautionary tale for the industry. The future of finance may hinge on whether trust or disruption wins out. Ripple's bank ambitions have split the crypto community. Pragmatists see this as a smart step, believing crypto must integrate with traditional finance to achieve mass adoption. They argue that a regulated, crypto-powered bank is the bridge institutions need to enter the space. For them, compromise is necessary for progress. Purists, however, see Ripple's move as a betrayal, arguing that crypto should remain decentralized and outside government control. They fear that bank-like crypto firms will stifle innovation and centralize power. For purists, the goal is to build an alternative to banks, not become one. This debate, pragmatism versus purity, will shape crypto's evolution. Ripple's strategy could set a precedent for how the industry balances ideals with real-world adoption. The outcome will influence whether crypto becomes mainstream or remains on the fringe. Ripple's banking license application marks a turning point for crypto and traditional finance. It signals the industry's maturation and forces a new conversation. What should a modern bank look like? Ripple is betting that the future bank is a tech company at heart, powered by blockchain but trusted like a traditional institution. If approved, Ripple could open the door for a wave of crypto banks, accelerating digital asset adoption. Success would validate working within the system. Failure could push innovation offshore. Either way, Ripple's move is a watershed moment, forcing regulators, banks, and crypto to confront the future together. The decision will echo across the industry, shaping the next chapter of money and technology. The world is watching to see if crypto can finally claim its seat at the financial table.